traditional marksman or a fighter?
Should be... I think it should be a fighter.
Lapu Lapu
Cho?
available.
All right.
Can he play the Cho?
Time to show us, Airline. What do you...
He has not picked it up. No.
What do you have? Aside from your Granger, aside from your CC, it's banned out.
Lapu Lapu, Bane.
Bane.
Lapu would be good, I think.
Against the Harith, Bane, technically, right? But Lapu Lapu is the safer option. If they want to go crazy, it's the Claude.
Ooh.
Good against the Harith. They go Esmeralda.
You know what? I'm kind of rocking with that.
Against the Harith, it's a proper lane. It's a counter matchup. All right.
Very...
Torigo, loser,
Smash them.
faces up against the Red Robots Megatron in the lower brackets.
High stakes match. If you win, you are one game or one series away from M7. And if you lose, you're gonna face the big boys in the red robot suit. Megatron by Vitality. But to the veterans, it is a timeless rivalry. Albert, Kyrie, they have been together for quite some time in ONIC, but Albert has been shifting to the marksman, role, and now he has center stage as the baby alien, the jungler for EVOS. And ONIC, I do agree with our panelists, they are playing a ballsy, I'd say, sort of composition where they give away a lot of things, and even Keyboy with the flicker, that's a resource spent from ONIC. Emblems by GamesMax. Nothing too particular, maybe only Esmeralda with the Festival of Blood to get extra sustain. They want to fight in mid.
Yeah, that's a big taunt. That's going to be Sans forced to use the flicker. Their Key is still holding on. Pops to revitalize, and now Keyboy, they know that they have no flicker. And Swaylo will secure that knockup, and Keyboy will be taken down by Key.
It's going to be the kill towards Key. So it could have gone worse for ONIC. Number one, it's only Keyboy who dies. And number two, the kill is going to go into Key's pocket. Play low.
Oh my goodness, that's a quick punish. That's a big compensation for ONIC. They took down the mid lane, the super sub yesterday.
It feels like it's a roundel hero with the juice in. But now Suelo has to play it. They outright banned away two of the strongest EVOS heroes yesterday. It was the Granger and the Lunox, the comfort picks, the go-to picks for both Adelan and Suelo. So now they have to compensate with the juice in, and even the Esmeralda in the hands of Adelan. Gonna go for a gank down bottom. Rendy has to be careful.
Just need want a spell here being thrown out by Rendy, but ONIC not enough kit just yet. The turtle is up here. And both teams are playing it slow. Both junglers looks to clear their respective camps first.
They were trying to blow a resource from Rendy, or from one of the laners of EVOS as well, because an objective is coming close. The turtle is also available. And ONIC, it seems like they have less prio compared to EVOS. Kyrie is here, and Lupi is hiding in that bush. Dangerous grass. Might open up a flank angle for him. He gets spotted out, pops the Black Dragon form.
Yeah, that's going to be the Black Dragon form here, just to zone away. Yishin is nowhere near, though. Take a look at the Yishin. Good mobility. The Yishin cuts the rotation off Skylar. That's going to be a kill, an important one from EVOS. Great read from Albert.
It makes you question, was it worth it for ONIC? They left Skylar all alone in a world of hurt, and Albert was able to take down his former teammate, the newly ascended player into the Sky Kings realm. Talent prediction by GoPay. Again, most of the talent prediction so far in the playoffs, Gani, has been unanimous. 3-0 for me, 3-0 for you, 3-1 for Eternite and Miracle.
For the
and
last
Jeff
match,
in.
though, I think it was 0% for all his talents.
Alter Ego was able to defy the odds and prove us all wrong. Maybe EVOS has something to say in this series. A bit of a statistic here for all the records. ONIC players with these heroes. So yeah, I think Lutpi is one of the most known players to pick up the Yuzong. 4 wins, 1 loss. EVOS though, 7 wins and 5 losses for Albert in the Yi Sun Shin. Now, come into a rather moving away from the laning phase. It seems like EVOS are always going to exert pressure again with the Gatot Kacha Alice. It seems like ONIC are giving them away, I'd say, a game plan on a silver platter, because we saw that yesterday. That Alice Gatot Kacha combo is so intense. with the Thorn of the Ruin, and then you could just stack it up with the AOG, with a Mountain Shocker too. So there's a lot of controls coming in from EVOS. ONIC needs to find a counterplay for this because they are quite susceptible to it. I mean, sure, Skylar is a Harith after all. Sans and the Wings by Wings to kind of, you know, bob and weave away from the pressure. It seems like ONIC are now, to be honest, quite on a back foot with EVOS taking over all the kills. And now it will come down to the second objective.
Yeah, the setup here. EVOS is slowly controlling the mid bush, and Sans knows it. EVOS already 4 members is in the mid lane. With Harith clearing top, I think that's already like enough information that okay, let's go and go for the mid lane or the turtle lane. Pariyo. There you go, ONIC now commits with 5 members.
Key.
Esmeralda is not far behind. Key and Lutpi facing off with each other. That's Keyboy though, jumping. Oh my goodness, the damage is there, but take a look at the burst damage from EVOS. Enough to burst Kyrie down almost. Shadow kill forcibly.
Headlock.
Gonna be Lutpi. Oh! 3-man immobilization. Albert finds the connection, and that will be Skylar trying to deal damage. Not enough just yet though, but EVOS, what a fight.
Call me a Granger merchant once more, I dare you. Erlan shouts at them. A perfect falling star moon. But man, that could have been even better for EVOS if they had the damage to follow that up. Thankfully though, they still get the turtle and a kill towards Lutpi. With a 1.1k gold lead, EVOS are the ones dictating this early game. And again, ONIC, what kind of setup are we gonna ask from them? Lutpi, AOG!
AOG taunted, no BDF right now. They will be able to get the clear though as Keyboy looks for an angle, doesn't really find the connection just yet. But man, what a call to fight right there. And again, the falling Star Moon lands, and Mount Shocker was there as well, and EVOS, they're slightly ahead.
That's the thing, Donnie. They have so much setup for the Mountain Shocker. It was the Alice ult earlier on, plus the AOG, and then you have a falling Star Moon on top of that. And this Esmeralda is having, I'd say a beautiful time against the Harith, especially on how Esmeralda, very good against shields, and yeah, so far, ONIC still puzzled on what they have to do. They have teamfight presence, yes, again, the Feather Airstrike, you have the Shadow Kill too, and Lutpi. Again, the punching bag with a Black Dragon form, so much options. But so far, it's EVOS who are relentless. Key is invading the territory, the jungle of ONIC. So you can, again, EVOS are making ONIC uncomfortable. This is what the teams have to do up against ONIC. You can't give them space and time to do whatever they want. You have to challenge them, and EVOS are doing just that.
So far, so good though for the White Tigers here as they look to apply pressure now towards the top lane, especially with the neutral objective. But take a look at 3 members here in the bush. Keyboy will face check. That's gonna be taunt. AOG Kyrie will not be able to escape that one. Great connection. What a call again from the White Tigers.
And that sets them up for the 3rd turtle. And their airstrike.
Oh no. Oh no. Lutpi will be taken down. They will defend their mid turret though, but that's a free lord for the White Tigers.
It's a free lord for them. Oh, Skylar. What is he doing?
Wow, what is this call? Skylar now jumping in! It's 1-for-1! Skylar v. Albert. Skylar now looking for an escape, doesn't find it as Erlan connects it. That's gonna be Kyrie jumping in! Sans collects the double, and take a look at Erlan, who will not be able to hold on pressure. That's a triple for Gila Sans.
The Crown Prince ascends to the skies and goes in all alone on a mission to save the Sky King. Suelo!
Finds the connection, but not enough damage to deal more. They will take Kai though, and that will delay the Lord take, so W Suelo.
W Suelo, indeed. That is a very good way to stall Onyx Lord. They took down Kyrie, rather Suelo set his eyes set on Kyrie and was able to at least now dissuade ONIC from taking this Lord because they don't have the Retribution. Plus EVOS are now completely spawned So Keyboy, I think the angle that ONIC has is also to utilize Keyboy to look for angles in this dangerous grass. Our panel mentioned it. That this dangerous grass map kind of favors the Hilda too. You have map control somewhere in between. But again, the setup is just not as hard locking as what EVOS have. They use Zong with the Petrify and that's it. I mean,
Yeah.
now ONIC, they have to bank on just protecting Mr. President, and that's protecting Skylar. Because Skylar, when it reaches to the late game, the Herald will be insane.
I mean, so far, I like the calls from the side of EVOS, right? I think most of the fight, I think they were able to have the advantage. And now with the Lord up here, Albert is level 14, Kyrie level 12. With the Feather Airstrike popped, I think EVOS now has an angle. Kai, though, jumps in. Uh-oh, Swalo. Crimson Beacon towards the back. Quad Shadow is not available for Kai. That should be information for EVOS. What's their plan?
A bit too premature there from Sans. I think he was trying to open up the bush and maybe just dissuade EVOS members. Now they don't have the Feather Airstrike for this fight. It could be botched for them. The Lord.
That's gonna be the Lord. Focus now. Now that's gonna be Ludwig taken off the board as a distraction. Kai picks up the Lord. That's gonna be EVOS though looking for the collapse. EVOS looks for an angle. San still with the wings by wings looking for good positioning. EVOS take 2 members, but they lose out on the Lord as they look to collapse towards the mid turret. Skylar is there to provide the clear. Will find the clear for now. And EVOS now, what's their play? Seems like they will focus on towards the bottom side of the map.
At least that's the kill towards Lutfi and Keyboy. Could have been worse. Could have been Kyrie. Could have been Skylar. But this Herald is safe. Except now, quite safe as well. If EVOS look for a dive angle through Rendy, maybe even Erlan jumping into the back, but I don't think it's wise enough to do just that. Now the Lord, though, secured by ONIC, so it's still a slight win for them. Holy Crystal for Skylar. This Herald is going to hurt. So they have something, or rather they have to do something, EVOS, to address this Herald. Again, it has to be the Esmeralda keeping that Herald at bay. But if it spirals out of control, then the Herald is just unstoppable then. Lord up top will be cleared by Albert. So far, again, EVOS looking for angles to pressure ONIC. Look at how ONIC respond. They go down bottom, they clear that wave and possibly make it crash to the bottom side structure. It's how they're able to pick up scraps and just get trades all across the map. Erlan will answer, so ONIC sticking S5 ain't even not the best answer too, right?
Yeah.
AOG, on a Choker,
Yeah.
and then you have an Alice, so it's hard for ONIC at least, but there are the gods of the game for a reason.
That's gonna be the taunt. Black Dragon form committed. Oh, Revitalized King will not be able to survive that. 1 5v4 now. Take a look at the back. Ludwig trying to hold off 2 members now with the reposition. Keyboy and Skylar. Take a look at the mid lane. Randy is quite vulnerable, but ONIC now says hello towards the mid lane. They will find the structure, but man, EVOS a little bit too late there on the disengage.
Finally, they barge into that mid lane. It was long overdue. Getting that structure, the first ever in the mid lane. So at least that's something very, very valuable for ONIC. Now they have access into the river too, deeper inside of that. Oh, onto Choker, pops, Hans just recalls in front of that. He doesn't give a damn, man. Is the GOAT in the mid lane. So, yeah. Up top, they have a wave. Crashing to the turret. No EVOS though. It seems like all their initiations has been very, very good. Their decision making as well, very mature. Now they need a huge set. Either from Rendy, and then he can layer that down, like I've mentioned before. But ONIC, they seems like they're aware of that situation, plus the fact that they're pretty safe, to be honest. Like Hayabusa, and then you have the Harith too. EVOS, it's time to fight for the Lord. ONIC is close by, but Kyrie is down bottom. Does EVOS have this information?
I think they're baiting it out, right? They're teasing with the Lord, and now the bottom side is actually good for ONIC. So
Yeah, slow push.
now with Keyboy sent to scout, holding off that bush, that should be enough to gather some information. Skylar, not shown yet on the map here if you're on EVOS' perspective. There you go. Finally, Skylar shows. So
Wait.
now with Skylar showing, what's gonna happen here? Sun Chin is still in the bottom side of the map.
Yeah.
Sun Chin shows what's the call here for ONIC?
They have to address the side lanes. It's pushing for ONIC. And now they can start the Lord because Sun Chin is so far back. Lippi hasn't shown himself yet. He has the Black Dragon form ready. This might be the fight where ONIC really needs to win. Because this is where they might just turn things around. I mean, the gold lead is swinging in their favor.
Yeah.
They're just teasing it. It's just a dance.
Yeah.
And no one is committing. And now, obviously ONIC, the pressure that they have, EVOS are invited to take this part.
Albert hasn't shown now. I mean, now they know where Albert is. A minute ago, they're not sure. That's why they let go of the Lord. That's the Black Dragon form popped. Now Rendy in the mid, around the Lord as well. That's gonna be, oh, great zone. Albert was nowhere near the Lord, but Lutpi and Keyboy is trying to hold off. Keyboy first one to fall alongside Rendy. 1-for-1, but Lutpi holding 3 members. So long! Kai finds the connection, and Albert will be shut down by Lutpi. And Lutpi was the difference maker in that play. As EVOS, they will lose out on 3.
My goodness, the Sky Kings again and again. What are mere mortals to them? They win that fight, get the Lord, get out. It seems like EVOS were about to win that because Keyboy was solo, they had no front line. And the Esmeralda plus Rendy as the Alice was able to pull back a few of the members backside. Do they want to go for the kill?
Not just yet there. Yeah, that quad shadow doesn't land. Now with this Lord, I think ONIC will have more grounds to cover here. Let's see though, with the item check. Oh, full items for Skylar.
Yeah.
That's alarming for EVOS.
Even with the CE extra safety too. Kyrie though, quite slow in terms of the farming patterns. Or rather, the farming pace. I mean, yeah, Albert has been able to get 8 kills, so that is self-explanatory, but I think he's gonna go for that last item as well. Now though, the Lord's gonna march down bottom. They have a wave pushing up top. It's pretty good for ONIC. Do they want to crash into the mid lane turret? Because as of now, no one's touching the top side. It's gonna be a slow push for ONIC into that last inner turret.
Yeah.
Black Dragon form.
They want the far lane. The Lord will charge. Black Dragon for the zone. Shaman for spot. Further airstrike. Took a look at the AoE from the side of ONIC. It will be enough to take 2 base turrets down, and ONIC will be happy. Their call is, yeah, let's not fight. Let's just take the turrets.
Take it slow. And that was why they left the top side turret, or the top side wave, to just push on by itself. Because as they were taking down the mid and the bottom side, that top side just crumbled as the minions came pushing in. So EVOS now are in the back foot. Look at that gold difference, 5.2k. It was 2.4k for EVOS a few minutes ago, 4 minutes ago, and now EVOS need to make something happen. They need a big set again. They need Rendy to again be the difference maker because he was the one who sealed their victory yesterday against Dewa in that reverse sweep. With the Alice as well. It's a strong pick for most of the EVOS players. Santa and Lutpi, they are relentless, unflinching in the grass.
They are turtling right now as they are behind in gold. 18 minutes though, so soon the gold won't be relevant, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
Say the 23rd minute mark. Let's see if EVOS is able to hold on that long though, because in 30 seconds, ONIC will focus down the Lord. What's the call for EVOS?
Endless battle for Kyrie. Extra damage, true damage as well. He needs to cut down through Erlan and through Rendy. Very tanky too. He is also there. Look at Sans. He's a Farsa. He can do it. Whatever he wants. Has the Wings by Wings to reposition. He opens up the map as well for ONIC, confirming a few members are down in the bottom side jungle. Lord spawns, and it is going to be an Evolve Lord, seems like. As Rendy is close by. Again, fishing for that angle. Keyboy on the grass. He might catch Sway low, but Sway low has the lantern. Rendy is chunked down to half HP, but he can heal.
Oh, take a look at the mid lane. Skylar in trouble, but take a look at the peel on it now. They want for an angle. Farsa, Wings by Wings, they're just to bluff. And at least Albert is able to keep the distance. That's going to be info though. No, Yisun Chin. Oh no, that's the winner crown pops. Rendy now in the back. That's going to be Suelo repositioning Black Dragon forward. And the Petrify will lock Suelo down. That's a pierce dive. That's going to be 2 members off the board. Rendy out. Erlan will not be able to be taken down just yet as Albert is clearing their main base. 2 members off the board. That's green light for ONIC to take the Lord.
Minion was also pushing in the mid lane, and this Lord is free for ONIC to take. Everything is theirs. And even Keyboy and Sans are contemplating on possibly going for another assassination, but that was perfect. Look at Sans!
They're looking for the end. Last baser is taken down. Feather airstrike deployed. He now receiving a lot of heat. Key taken down. Just 2 members now defending. Suelo will be up in 5. Erlan trying to hold on. Both the immortality. Will it be enough as Erlan will be taken down by Skylar? Now take a look at the base as ONIC in the International Derby will